Hello, my crafty lovelies, it's Pamela, and I wanted to share with you a linen haul that I got, and I'm doing this on my iPad because it's so much and I think I need to get it all in. Anyway, as many of you know, I used to work doing estate sales and for like 15 years, and I still work for my boss doing contracts. And he pays me in vintage linens and laces and things that I want from the sales. So I recently went up to a huge sale and I wanted to show you what I got. So I'm gonna try and hold this as steady as I can, but we'll see how it goes. So forgive the shaking. There is a lot of it. So I'm gonna try and go kind of fast so you can see. This right here is a huge pile of placemats. And there are all different kinds of placemats, and some of them are lacy, some of them are linen, some of them are embroidered on, some of them are newer, some of them are older. They are just all really awesome. It has cherries on it. So pretty, right? So loads and loads of placemat. We've got vintage linens here, linen tablecloths, more linen tablecloths, more tablecloths with embroidery, super vintage tablecloth, super vintage tablecloth here, candle wicking, whole bunch of this kind of stuff. It's crazy good. Oops, sorry, put my hand on the camera. Just more of everything. Check out these. All this crocheted stuff. I'm going backwards, I know, but I gotta get around the corner. Okay, here we go. Okay, more tablecloths. These are vintage sheets for baby cribs, and they've got embroidery or cut work done on them. More crochet stuff, vintage baby bibs, vintage. They have a lot of family in Germany, and they went a lot to Germany, so I've got some things I need to try and get some stains out of them. And it continues. So there's stuff there and there. Sorry, I'm trying not to get all my kitchen in it, but it's everywhere, guys. Sorry about the shadow. There and there, more crochet stuff. All these little doilies. Okay, let me move over. Okay, now, more stuff. Look at all of this, guys. This whole stack is all vintage handkerchiefs. Some of them, like, look at that one. It's all stitched. So pretty. All this stitch work on everything. Got a stack of these, or several of them. These are from Germany. Placemats. There. Look at this with the bluebirds. Let me switch. Just some little bits and pieces here. Then I bought two of these, and I thought some of these pieces that I'm showing you now would be good for applique on things when I do upcycling on clothing. These big flowers I can cut out. There's a green tablecloth and a beautiful peacock. Check out this beautiful piece here. It's super old. Now we're going to go to the vintage linens and laces. These are all collars and beautiful laces. Sorry if you get a flash of my peach jam and blackberry jam I just did. Vintage baby pillowcase cover, a bib, more collars. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so pretty. And then these laces up here, bits and pieces of lace. Just so gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the other spot. Okay, so on my chair here I have, let's see, this is a green suede. This is 12 yards of fabric from Africa, another African piece, really old velvet, a huge stack, oops, sorry, I'm using the wrong finger. Over here, this is all a huge stack of 70s curtains and valances with this awesome trim on it. And now we're gonna move to the table. I know, it's crazy. So let me go up here. There's a piece of leopard fabric, napkins, embroidered. Look at these. Aren't those gorgeous? And then some napkins, more napkins, more lacy pieces. Look at all these napkins. Some of them are super old. Look at this. Isn't that adorable, that little rooster? They're gorgeous. A couple yellow. These are really, really old. And then I got some lace. Look at all this lace. And more lace here. And trim. This is an umbrella. I'm going to take it apart, so I've got all this crocheted bit. And then I have a huge piece of that pink. That is bark cloth, super old, perfect condition, gorgeous, an embroidered satin piece. This is a bridal veil, and it is huge. This is a piece of Indian fabric with all this encrusted stuff on it. I have a piece of blue tulle. I have some black scarves. And then I have a huge stack of these plastic placemats that are great for dyeing papers, because you just put one on top of each piece of paper and it can do that design. And then I have this piece. It's got all this gorgeous stitchery on it, and it's a wool piece. And let's see, am I leaving anything out? I got, I'll show you, not super exciting, but let me show you. It's not super exciting, but over here on my vintage cabinet, I got all those candles, that little piece of trim. There's my blackberry jam. And that little leopard tray and some little tiny candles. So, oh my gosh, guys. So, if you've stuck with me to the end, this is the thing. It's gonna take me a while because I need to launder all of this and then iron it and cut it up, but I am going to do some bundles in my Etsy shop. So if you are interested in any of this stuff that I've shown you, plus anything else that I have in my craft room, I am going to make some bundles of stuff because I am never going to use all of this and I need to share it. And this is how I get paid for doing my work, so it's a great deal, I think. But again, I will never use it all, so I want to share it with you guys. So if you're interested, you can leave your name in or comment in the comment section. But I will keep you updated when I get it all done. It's going to take a while, like I said. So I hope everyone has a fun, crafty day. Thank you for coming by and seeing what I've got and what I'm up to. I am going to go in the craft room and work on some things for my Etsy shop, some journals that I've been working on. I need to finish those. So Anyway, hope you guys are doing great. Love ya. See you soon. Bye.